Hi there, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin'. Here's another video tutorial for you guys today. And today I'm going to show you guys how I created this card with the ampersand on it. I don't know, I have one of these in my room, and I thought, how cute, I wish I could think of an idea with flowers on it. And then one of our new hostess sets has this cute little flower right there. And I was making cards for my catalog launch party, and I was using these and all the other stamps, and I used that one on something. And I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe I try this flower, because I was wanting different flowers. But I thought, well, I could just use this set of flowers and just use different colors. So I used the blends to color in the flowers, to color each different one. And then, so it just says just a friendly hello, and then inside it says something else. So I thought that'd be cute. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did this, okay? So I did use this set of flowers out of the stamp set, and it's called Hand Delivered. It's one of the new ones in the new annual catalog. And the first thing I did is I did try to freehand this, and it just wasn't turning out. I'm like, oh, no, that's not working. Kept trying, didn't work. So then I decided to print off one off the internet. I just found one off the internet and attached it to a Word document, and then I sized it up. And I did make a couple different sizes so I kind of would know which one would fit the card. And this one ended up being like 2 5/8 across, and then 3 5/8 from the top to the tip down here. And that seemed to work for the card right here. Okay, so then I had to transfer that onto a piece of cardstock. So what I did was I took this and I lined it up to make sure it was straight, because I did cut it to trim it down a little bit. I just made sure it was straight. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go. Just a straight and up a little bit, because I wanted to be able to put my sentiment on there. So do you see that? You can see it. If you lift up your cardstock, because with the sunlight coming in, you can see it. Then I took just one of my mechanical pencils, and I just started to go around. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little wiggly. And I just went around the whole, all the outline, which this is what I ended up with, okay? So you can tell it's not really straight, but that's okay, because we're going to erase that in a little while. We'll erase that later. So then I took my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, because we are going to be using Stampin' blends, and I just inked it up in the black, and I just started down here in the corner, down in the end, and I just moved it up one bit at a time. I'm trying to do this in, okay, yeah, I was off a little bit. So I went all the way around, and when I got up here, I just kind of turned my flowers a little bit. And you don't have to mess with the stamp set, you just have to kind of go around. And then you'll go around here, and then you'll get to this piece right here, and you'll notice on my finished card, I had this little tiny piece right here, because I put a piece of sticky note to put on there so it wouldn't go over on the side. And then this one is the finished one, or the next, after I've stamped all my flowers. And you can see here, these I kind of got a little bit closer on my stamp. So this one, it ended up like this. Now, don't worry if some colors overlap, it's okay. It's not, that's not that important. And then you're just going to take your blends, and what I used, I'll show you what I used. So I have the Daffodil Delight, the Cherry Cobbler, and I did use the light and dark, Calypso Coral, Rich Raspberry. For my leaves, I used Old Olive, and then, I used I used just the light on the Old Olive. So I'm going to go ahead and take that now. Because these are really tiny flowers and leaves, I did use the bullet point. It just made it easier. So I'm just going to finish these few leaves I have left. All right. And it makes it really quick. Then with the pumpkin pie, I'm going to take the brush tip, and I am going to take the light one first. And I'm just going to really carefully just kind of go around all the flowers, around the flowers. And since I had 5 colors, I kind of did, you know, every 5th flower was that color. So I'd color and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So color those in. Doesn't have as much pumpkin pie, but that's okay. And then we're going to go back with the dark pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to do the center. And that one right there. Yeah. Okay, and that's all you have to do. That's it. As long as you got you can make your trace. Now, after I did that, I took my eraser and I let it dry first a little bit. Make sure make sure you let it dry a little bit so that, because on one, I think it was on this one here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a little bit right here where I started to erase and it moved the black ink a little bit, but it's not as noticeable. And then you just take, and after it dries, and you just kind of go around and you're just going to erase your lines. That's it. Then when you get done, you can just decorate it with however you want to decorate it. You don't have to put a sentiment on the front. You can just leave this by itself, add some cardstock, and you're done. There you go. So just wanted to show you a quick card. This is one that I'm making for, like I said, for my catalog launch party, and I thought I'd come on here and show you guys how I made it real quick. All right, thanks guys. Have a great day. And oh, I will be posting this on my blog post. There will be a link below. And I don't know if I still have this in a document and I haven't deleted it, I'll add it. But if not, like I said, it's just 3 5/8 by 2 5/8 size around there. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.